All right, what is going on, everybody? That DOT cop here. I just want to jump in here really quick, extremely quick, just to kind of explain and break down the rules with, carrying a med card or, not having a med card or what class CDL and this and that. So I get a lot of flack in the comments, like so much that I had to get onto this live to explain what is going on because there's just a lot of misinformation. When in a video I mention having your med card ready, keep in mind, if it applies to you, you're going to be someone with like a Class D driver's license, right? But you're driving a bigger vehicle. I live in Vermont, so if you're driving something that's over 10,000 pounds, 10,001, so forth, you're driving that with a Class D driver's license, you need to have a med card. So when I mention med card, all you guys with the Class A's and B's, where now as of June 23rd, a lot of that is attached to your endorsement. If you self-certified and turned it in, or if the company turned it in, then it's attached. But it can still happen where I've had a guy with the Class A before. He did not self-certify. He did not turn in his medical paperwork. Therefore, there's no med cert on file, right? So he had a paper copy with him, and good for him that he had that copy because his med card is not on file because he didn't turn it in. So just keep that in mind. When I mention having a med card, and you guys jumped down my throat like, oh, like you work in Vermont, you should know you don't ever need a med card anymore. That's not the case. No one ever said that you don't need a med card anymore. If you have it on file and you have a CDL, whether that be an A or a B, then you're fine. You don't have to carry a paper copy with you. But everyone else with the normal driver's license, but driving these 10,001 and up pound vehicles, you're going to need a paper copy of a med card still. For example, I just stopped a FedEx driver. Guess what? He needed a med card. He had a Class D driver's license, and he was driving a vehicle. I think it was like 12 something, so well over 10,000 pounds. So that's all. Just a little bit more education for you guys. If you have any questions, as always, just let me know.